Tana, your hair looks so good. Like, it's literally never looked better. Thank you so much. Like, oh my god, you're so sweet. Hi guys, it's Tana Mojo, and I never really thought I would be doing another Uber story. I really don't like doing like doubles of stories because I feel like that's when you're just like, hey, I've lost all creativity. But every time I come to Reno, something happens with an Uber driver. Like, Vegas Uber drivers, lit. 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5 stars on Yelp, like, round of applause, great. But every single time I come to Reno, I just get the jankiest, shittiest, worst Uber driver ever. And I made a video last time, and I thought that Uber driver was bad. So yesterday, well, I'll give you like a little bit of a backstory, I guess. So me and Summer, my boyfriend, are in Reno for like the week or so. So we're going to be flying back to Vegas in a little bit. So he left his car in Vegas and we drove like with a friend so that he wouldn't put as many miles on his car. So basically we're out here now for the week like without a car. So we're just like using our friends' cars, having our friends drive us. Cause like everything in the like college part of Reno is like very close to each other. So most things are either walking distance or I'll just take an Uber because they're cheap. If it's a short distance, it doesn't matter, like, whatever. So we've been kind of taking Ubers. So yesterday, we wanted BJ's. No, it's a restaurant. And we decided we were going to Uber there to, like, eat there. And so we called the Uber. And the Uber's time away from me was, like, the Uber's arrival time away from us was, like, they were 5 minutes away. And then 20 minutes later, it's been saying, like, arriving now for, like, 8 minutes. And so I call the Uber driver, no answer. I text the Uber driver, no answer. I call again, and they're like, I've been outside for, like, 5 minutes. Like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm coming. And it was a girl, by the way, which doesn't matter. Fucking gender roles. No? Okay, no gender roles. So we get in the car. And then she's driving us to BJ's, which is like a 15-minute drive away. And we're just making the casual, forced, sad, I don't want to be doing this Uber small talk. But I do it with every Uber driver because I hate to be that asshole that's like, yeah, drive me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I try to like talk to the Uber driver. So we're talking to her and we're like, so do you like being an Uber driver? And she's like, well, this is my first ride. And whenever somebody tells me that, it is just the fattest red flag. Like, honestly, like, I know it shouldn't be, but I'm just like, you don't know what you're doing. You've never done this before. We're gonna die. Like, oh my god. But whatever. I tried to, you know, keep it calm. We're driving down the road and I'm like 2% paranoid at this point, but Tana's always paranoid. We know this. So then she gets a phone call through the speaker of her car, and if you're an Uber driver, that's illegal. So what are you doing? Like, I'm gonna call your manager. But really though, you're not supposed to take phone calls when you're Uber driving. So we're on the freeway at this point, and that's just not a good time to answer your phone, but she answers it. And then I was assuming that, you know, like she would like unplug the aux cord and like answer it so that only she can hear the phone call, but no. This woman gave us the courtesy of hearing her phone call as well, which I really appreciate. So it's her husband, and he doesn't speak very much English. He's speaking in Spanish. But it's like broken English and Spanish. Like, it's literally a combination of English and Spanish. I took Spanish. I know Spanish pretty well. So I'm like understanding everything that he's saying to her, you know? And he starts off by being like, are you busy? And then she's like, yeah, I'm like driving right now. And I don't think that he knew that she was an Uber driver because like she said, it was her first ride. And like, he just was like, oh, okay, whatever. And keeps talking. So then they keep talking and they're like bickering in Spanish, but it is so fast, so I'm not understanding this part because incompetent American. And as they keep talking, me and Summer are kind of looking at each other in the back seat, and we're like, they're talking about drugs, okay? And like, because they're saying words like kilo, like drug words, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't drug words, okay? If you're 12, I don't know, Urban Dictionary drug words, and then just like read the list. You'll get the point. They're talking about drugs or selling something, like flipping something, making like a big amount of money from selling something secretively is what they're saying, but they're fighting. So she is getting progressively more and more mad, and then like every 5 minutes she's like looking back to us being like, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And we're like, okay. And then as she starts getting more mad, this bitch starts driving fucking so recklessly. Like, what do you mean? You know, like, when people are mad, how they, like, start driving recklessly? Like, that's cool. Do that with your fucking children. Like, I'm not trying to die. You're my Uber driver. So she starts driving on the freeway, on the way to BJ's, crossing over from Reno to Sparks, Nevada. So recklessly, like, where she's driving on the freeway and she's merging to, like, take an exit or, like merge over into some fucking freeway ass shit. I don't know. I'm 12. But anyways, she's, like, merging and she comes this close. Like, literally, like, the thinness of one of my hairs to another car and then just, like, swerves in the fucking, like, lane. And, like, she literally should have hit the car. Like, whatever. The car's honking. She's like, I'm sorry, whatever. So they're on the phone, still fighting. She's still driving so recklessly, like, swerving. Like, literally just unnecessarily swerving down the road. And at this point, I'm like, Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. Please don't kill me. Like, I hate reckless drivers so much. I hate Uber drivers that drive recklessly. Like, your job is to literally not drive recklessly. Like, why can't you do that? That would be like somebody, like, you going in for a haircut and then shaving your head. Like, your job is to not shave my head. Your job is to not drive recklessly. Like, waiters, their job is to serve you food. That would be like them taking a fat shit on your table. Like, that's not your job. Like, it's not your job to drive recklessly. What do you mean? Like, literally freaking out. Driving so recklessly. Like, every, like, turn she's making is just, like, she's, like, whipping this turn, like, drifting. Like, you know when somebody turns and you're, like against the, like, the side of the car? Like, literally like that. Like, literally like that. I literally felt like I was about to join a drug cartel. Like, not even kidding you. Like, literally felt like she was just gonna take us on her drug deal. So they're still talking about drugs or whatever, but she, like, calms down. She drives us, like, into the BJ's parking lot and then just sits there, won't unlock her car doors while she finishes her conversation with her fucking husband, wife, man, sir, pimp, I don't know. Sketch. So sketch. This was a rather short story time, but my Uber driver was literally a fucking drug dealer. Like, a drug dealer. I don't even know how to, like, report this at all, like, or even what to do, so I'm just telling the internet. My Uber driver was talking about drugs and almost killed me. So, I mean, do with that story what you will. But yeah, so I've come to the realization that shitty Uber drivers are in La Reno and not La Vegas, because every time in Vegas, I get a good Uber driver. But I also take Uber Select in Vegas, which I hate to be a prejudiced fucking cunt, but I feel like that does have, like, 1% to do with it, because, like, it's people who, like, value their, I just sound like a dumb hoe, but really, I don't know. UberX in Reno is sketchy, so if you live in Reno, don't take UberX, but if you live anywhere else, you can use Uber Tanamojo for a free ride up to $15. Shameless self, I hate myself. But really, okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. I'm about to film another crazy story time because my life has just been oh so real lately. Yeah, follow me on all my social media. Check out my merch. I just made some fucking You're a Shrub shirts. About to make some Pet Nut shirts. I know, it's so exciting. I don't know. I probably have more things to say, but I can't remember. So I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.